Okay, on to our first lesson in this third module. We're going to talk about the skills that a leader needs to have to unlock their team potential, like their ability to foster team development and obviously the efficacy and efficiency of our team. Okay, and one of the things that it's wise for you to know is that there are a lot of researches around this topic. Really, it's very massive, the quantity of research and other theories about what encompasses leadership, what leadership is, because, and then you have obviously the industry specific skills like health, education, factory, etc. And I'm going to deal with research that is very well cited and accepted. Sorry, that is the level five executive. This is a research by Jim Collins on that he explained on his book Good to Great. Actually, he has I think by the time that I read this, he had five or four books regarding the topic on leadership, how companies are built or they should be built, or and how they fall. And he has this extensive research regarding what makes a great leader, right? And then he created these five levels. You start off as a highly capable individual, and then you move on to be a team player, and then you reach level four, which now you have this inspirational role, and then level five, you are an executive, like a very effective executive. And this is important because here at level five, from what I understood, it's mainly targeted at big company like corporations. Actually, his research is uses corporation like big companies as material research material, but it's very logical, and it's let's get into it, right? Instead of explaining why I liked it. So what makes up a five level five leader is high competence in his area, his or her area. So you have obviously to know exactly what you're talking about. There are like many instances where a leader is not a person skilled in the area, and many times you are promoted to a leadership role in your area, but you start to assume and to take leadership like responsibility over other areas as well, and then you start to feel not to you may not feel, but like then you start to be deemed as incompetent. Or what happens a lot, especially when you have many years as a leader, is that you start to get fall behind in your own area because you're not like proactively studying it. There are new information like new skills and new concepts that are arriving in your area, and you're not like actively studying it. So it's very important that you always study about the role that you are a leader on. So get involved in events, read a lot of books, and meet other people like other specialists. This will be crucial for you. And also, you have to be a team worker. Using the self-assessment tool, then you can delve deeper into how you can be a team worker. There are like competencies that involve it. I am creating now a course on emotional intelligence, and I am developing a tool for you to analyze your teamworkness, your collaboration skill, if I may say so. this will be very crucial that you know how to be a teamwork. And to be a team worker doesn't mean just like a team player, doesn't mean just like you can deal with people, but like you have to actually foster team development. So there is an active role into that. It's not just like, oh, I can deal with anyone, but no, you have to actually motivate other people. And obviously, there is a lot of team metrics management. You have to manage your team performance. You remember the black box of leadership. You have to be aware of all the processes and the inputs and the output. Remember that you don't have to monitor every single process, but you have to be aware of the big picture. In a long-term vision, this is what differentiates a team, level 3 to a level 4 and level 5, is that level 4 and level 5, they have this long-term vision, all right? And I'm not going to delve much into the topic of the actual level 5, because it's mainly targeted at big corporations. But you can, in this course, aims to provide the skills and the knowledge for you to become, at least for now, a level 3, which is excellent, really. And this, there is this professional will, meaning that you know what your goal is and what your goals are, and you can refrain yourself from getting too egotistical here, and you know how to set aside your emotions and your personal preferences, and move towards thinking about how the business should be run. And this is what is the professional will, is that you are aware of your role and as a leader, and not that you have to completely set aside your personal values, because if you are working at a company where there is a mismatch between your own value, your personal values, and how the business rules are, then you definitely should abide to your rules, your values. But you have to know that there are instances where you would do as a person might not be necessarily be what you have to do as a leader and as a manager. And I'm not saying that talking about unethical things here, because that it's completely out of the charts for me. But a preferable course of action by to your business might not be the one that you would personally take. And the final one is personal humility. You know when you shouldn't take the credits, and should give away for to other people, and to credit the others, and how you should leave yourself out of the equation most of the times. And there is a thing here where when there is responsibility to be taken, you are there. You are the first to step to the front, because you assume that you are responsible for that. But when there is a credit and a merit, should be the first one to point out who did the job. So there is this professional will that you know that you're capable, and know that your role is, and this personal humility that you know that you're responsible for when things go wrong, and you point out the credit when credit is due, right? It doesn't mean that you have, oh, I don't do nothing, and when you clearly you did something, you should like be quiet, but don't jump into taking all the credits, because this will definitely have an impact in your team motivation. All right. So this is a short explanation of how the level 5 leadership role, level 5 leadership is what it is. Yeah. So this was a short explanation on what is the level 5 leadership. It's a very nice tool and nice concept in general for you to try to understand better how you can be a better leader.